All right, first and foremost, I want to say, call Haloyim, La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach. That's all praises to the Most High God, in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Right, may the Heavenly Father, love and mercy truly endure forever for Israel. It's your brother Yerumia, coming back at you to do this sit down on this topic of current events. Right, and let's just jump into it. I come to find out that May is a Jewish American History Month, right? This crazy. I mean, this is it's crazy. Like, I mean, it's not enough to own all the sports team, all the diamond districts, but then you got your own month in America, right? In Babylon, right? Why? Because one hand washes the other, right? They're going around calling themselves the people of God, while Babylon actually has the people of God, for the boat part. Obviously, our people are scattered to the four ends of the earth, right? But for the majority part, a lot of our people are here in Babylon and on these islands, right? North, South, Central America, right? But uh, in celebration of American Jews, achievements and contributions to America, Slovakia, to the United States of America during the month of May. This is what they do. They contribute and give them even more. Right? It's not enough that America gives them millions upon millions of dollars yearly. Right? I ain't even look it up to see how much money America actually give them yearly, but I ain't even gonna do that. But it's just I just felt it kind of funny that they have their own history month in Babylon, right? But the whole thing about it is, right, the Palestinians didn't get too hot dams about them having their own history month. See that? Started sending rockets over there at them jokers. You know what I mean? They didn't get too hot dams about it. Started just launching rockets right over at them. You know what I mean? And with that, I want to say, the water Yahweh, right? All praises to the Heavenly Father, right? Thank you to the Heavenly Father, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For giving hell to these phonies and pretenders. Let me get this. The book of Zechariah, chapter 9 and verse 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines, right? Now obviously Ashdod is it's in Jerusalem, right? I mean, it's in Jerusalem, and these both of them is illegitimate children, right? These Jewish people, because they are not the children of the Most High God, right? They're illegitimate children, and these Palestinians, right, which are really the Philistines. They well, Salakia, really they're Ishmael, but they're claiming as if they was always there, as if they were the Hamites, right? And the whole thing is like that land don't belong to either of them, right? So they're both phonies, and the Lord going to destroy both of them for being there, right? Them on the Gaza Strip, right, and them claiming to be Jews, right, and are not according to Revelation. You know what I mean? Let me go here. Salakia. Because again, I just stay on this topic about the amount of homicides in Philadelphia, right? Where's it? Philly. Yo, Salakia. right? Like I kind of stay on this because the whole thing is that this is supposed to be the so-called city of brotherly love, and all it is mass murder. You know what I mean? And it's gonna keep being mass murder, right? I mean, a whole lot of murders, a whole lot of mass murders and homicides, right? Done not just in the city, particularly where I live, but all throughout Babylon, right? Because the Lord has a controversy, right, with Babylon, right? I mean, he's against Babylon, right? He's against Babylon and everything that Babylon stands for, right? And everything Babylon stands for is against the Heavenly Father. But when you look at these numbers, year to date, this May 30th, 2021, as of 11:59 p.m., uh, 211 homicides as the date in Philadelphia. Just last year, was record numbers. It was only at 153, as you can see. But this is 38% more, right, than what it was previously last year, right? And the Lord is going to continue to have this murder continue to rise, right? And again, not just in the city where I live, but all throughout Babylon, right? The Lord, as much as you blacks and Hispanics love this place, the Lord hates this place. He hates the stench of it, right? He hates it, right? And He's going to destroy it from off the map. But let's go here. Touch this other topic. Right, you got Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania sets a firm date to lift a mask mandate, even if vaccination goal isn't a hit. Slagia, dang, what the hell? Satan. Oh man, I don't even know why it's jumping. All right, Salakia, y'all. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, health officials announced Thursday that Pennsylvania's mask order will be completely lifted June 28th or possibly sooner if 70% of the residents get their second dose of vaccination. So y'all gotta go out. So one shot wasn't enough, right? So now y'all gotta go out and get another one. That's what they saying. Like how that sand nigga, right? DJ Khaled saying another one, right? Y'all gotta go out and get another one, right? Um, After reviewing the vaccination data for people 18 and older and discussing it with the COVID-19 vaccine legislator task force, we have determined that the Commonwealth's mask order can be lifted on June 28th, or when 70% of adults get their second dose, whatever comes first, right? So whatever comes first, right? If we can inject and jab 70% of the people in Pennsylvania, then y'all can take y'all masks off. And the whole thing is that, like even when you read further down, I believe it was saying like that in certain areas you're still gonna be required to wear a mask anyway, like in hospitals and in certain settings. I forget they name certain places. You'll still be required to wear a mask anyway. So like, yeah, I mean, so y'all, if getting one shot wasn't enough, now you gotta get two, and then you probably gotta get three. And the whole thing is that, I mean, y'all think y'all gonna be comfortable. I mean, y'all gonna think that y'all comfortable. Hey, everything's back. I'm back to work. I got a job. I'm back. I'm able to hit the mall. I'm able to be me again, right? I mean, all that is gonna be setting y'all up for destruction, right? Let me get this. Um, what's it? Thessalonian. Slack here. 5. Yeah. Okay. The book of First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. So as soon as y'all think, all is Gucci, you know what I'm saying? Everything's everything. You know what I mean? I'm back to doing me. You know what I mean? I'm back. You know what I mean? As soon as y'all think, everything's everything, yeah, I mean, that's when stuff pop off, right? For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. A lot of y'all blessed in Spanish, y'all not gonna escape this destruction, right? Yeah, I mean, cause y'all think y'all daddy Esau is gonna look out, yeah, I mean, and everything is gonna be cool. And that's not just going to be the case. The thing is that, Most High God will, hopefully, yeah, I mean, you can prepare for a hot summer. Yeah, I mean, because it seemed like that's what they're trying to set up for. If you just ask my personal opinion, just as a man, yeah, I mean, it looked like that's what they're trying to do. Like they're trying to set people up to get real comfortable, and then they got certain events that they fitting to jump off or had jump off. Yeah, I mean, right around the time, yeah, I mean, of the summertime. I mean, as soon as it get hot and everybody get comfortable. I mean, like that's what they plan on having jump off. As I'm saying, like just my personal opinion. May the Heavenly Father will be done. I just don't want to me and obviously Akim don't definitely want to be in this place. So I mean, we definitely looking forward to the destruction of this place. I mean, but the way it's being set up, all mass and everything coming off. I mean, and they already talked about a third dose. So let alone a second dose. Y'all just think it's gonna be it from taking a second dose, when one dose was supposed to be cool. That's all like Joe Biden was talking about. But anyway, let's get into this. The Pentagon plans to speak on these UFOs, right? These so-called UFOs, right? Because they're being seen all throughout Babylon, really all throughout the world, right? I mean, that these so-called UFOs, which is really the chariots of the Lord, they're being seen all throughout this world, and a lot of people are seeing them, right? Not just brothers just laboring doing this work, but it's just being seen all throughout the world. And the whole thing is this: the whole thing is that now they feel that they have to address it. I mean, because it's so many people seeing it, they feel like now we have to talk about it. I mean, and when do they plan on talking about it? They actually said in June. I don't know if they switched the date. I didn't recheck it, but last time it actually is supposed to be in the single digits of June, right? Early June. The Pentagon is supposed to address it. Now, more than likely, knowing Esau, he's gonna try to give a little flimsy excuse on what it is and what it could be. So I mean, just something to see. I'm waiting to see how he's fitting to address it, and what these so-called UFOs are. Now, let me talk about this, and this situation actually, it was pretty sloppy. It was pretty hard to even see this situation right here. The remains of two 15, right, 215 children found buried near a school in Canada. Right now, it just was real hard to hear, especially when you understand that this is your people, right? That the indigenous people to Canada, North, South, Central America, that these is our people, right? So it was very hard even hearing this news, and this just was released a day ago. So I'm gonna play this video real quick.
Late night television has evolved.
Lock it for this commercial.
People are watching things on their phone, on a laptop while they're at work.
Because certain segments go viral, late night shows still feel like the party you've missed.
The story of late night, Sunday night at 9 on CNN.
The discovery is astounding, and so too the anguish, leaving community members and much of Canada reeling. The remains of 215 children, some as young as 3, buried for decades on the grounds of the Kamloops Indian Residential School, their deaths believed to be undocumented, graves unmarked. The Indigenous community in British Columbia
The Indigenous community, right? Indigenous people.
Calls it an unthinkable discovery, and yet former students of the school, like Harvey McLeod, who was subjected to abuse there, tell us they've thought of nothing else for decades.
What I realized yesterday was how strong I was as a little boy. How strong I was as a little boy to be here today, because I know that a lot of people didn't come home.
It was one of the largest residential schools of its kind in Canada, but there were well over 100 across the country. Many, like the one in Kamloops, was run by the Catholic Church and later by the federal government. According to Canada's Truth and Reconciliation Commission, Indigenous children were forced to attend the schools, separated from families, and many neglected and worse, physically and sexually abused. And many disappeared, their families never knowing what became of them.
What they were told was that when children were missing, that they were told they ran away.
And yet the community here knew that couldn't be true. Survivors and families of the missing children were sure a mass grave would be found, but they were unprepared for the loss of 215 souls.
It was devastating. It was actually quite mind-boggling.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau tweeted that it is a painful reminder of that dark and shameful chapter of our country's history. The government
of that dark, right, and shameful part of your history, right? And it's to go and show that America doesn't just have a history of, so-called blacks, being brought over here and enslaved, right? But we also have to not forget about, right, the Northern Kingdom, right? Our brothers and sisters that was raped, robbed, murdered, and put into slavery too, right? In large numbers. And even before the Southern Kingdom, right?
Its own commission says thousands of children likely died of abuse or neglect in these schools. The legacy now is one of intergenerational trauma for many of Canada's Indigenous communities. While the Archbishop of Vancouver and other individual societies have acknowledged the abuse, the Catholic Church has never formally apologized.
And that's the whole thing too, because a lot of Northern Kingdom, right, is affiliated with the Catholic Church, right? The Universal Church, right? The Universal Church. So the whole thing is, our people, we have to turn to the Lord in fear and sincerity. Because you see that all these Edomites, they don't care, man. Look at them, man. Like, they don't care. Bunch of perverts and rapists, man. Like, they don't care about our people.
The Catholic Church has never formally apologized. In 2019, Trudeau agreed decades of abuse perpetrated on Indigenous peoples amounted to cultural genocide. Now, Native leaders say it's time the government step up. 215 pair of shoes are laid on these Vancouver steps. Finally, their souls symbolically are at rest. Paul Newton, CNN, Ottawa.
Yeah, this is crazy, and y'all kind of get a glimpse while you see that me and the Akim say that we hate this place, right? We're not saying that we hate this place because we're not CEOs and producers or something fancy title at a company. We're saying we hate this place because all the tragedy that been done to our people in this place, man. let me right, because when you check it out, so-called white man is the regeneration of Cain, right? And this is why he hates us with a passion. The book of Genesis, chapter 4 and verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother. And it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. Verse 9. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel, thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Yeah, I mean, like that. I'm supposed to worry about this little nigga, man. Yeah, I'm just worried about myself, right? Esau, right? Cain, he always been a selfish bastard, man. I mean, even as of this very day, right? He always been an inconsiderate, selfish bastard, man, right? All so-called white people, even the so-called good ones. You see that for y'all Christians. Verse 10, and he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground, right? So all them 215, right, northern kingdom, they're crying out to the Heavenly Father, right? They cry out all the blood that have been slain, right? North, South, Central America, all throughout this world, right? The four corners. They're crying out to the Heavenly Father right now, right? So 15, it's like 15. Oh, it's right here. Stop at 9. All right. This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 6. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And this without a shadow of a doubt, right? Evil, right, have exceedingly polluted this whole earth. This whole earth is polluted, right? Through all the blood, the innocent blood slain, right? I mean, right, our people blood that have been slain. Read that again. Verse 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful ways are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, verse 8, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, right? The Lord is about to come see Esau, right? For all the evil that he done in this world, right? And our people, right? All nations, but and our people, right? Because we've been a wicked nation too, right? This is why we went into slavery, because we didn't want to obey the Heavenly Father, right? I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually, right? And we do, man. That's why we hit them highways and byways, and we cry out to the Lord, man. Continually, giving the Lord no rest, letting them know that his children is getting punished down here, man, by the hand of this damn demon, man. Right? Verse 9. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them. Right? Yahweh himself is going to avenge us. How? Because he's going to send his son. That's how he's going to do it himself. He's going to send his firstborn son to avenge us. That's how he's going to do it. Right? Verse 9. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them, right? And the Lord is going to receive our people, right? He's going to wash the filth off of our people, right? After we're being put through this furnace right now, right? We're being afflicted right now, right? And some of us is being made and turned to righteousness, right? For Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And it's just sad, man. It's just sad seeing this. But I mean, it's a certain level of comfort, because I understand, right, the times that we're in, right? That these are serious times, right? These ain't times to play PlayStation, Xbox, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying in your downtime you can chill and do that, right? And your leisure time, but this ain't the time to do that. This is warfare time, man, and we have to be spiritually protected, spiritually guarded up, and I mean, through the spirit, man, right? I don't think I got nothing else. Hopefully, brothers and sisters, be edified until the next time I say shalom.